Kristi, how much are you and everybody else looking forward to being back at Ewood Park?
Well, obviously, there's a lot of history at Ewood Park. Obviously, it's a big moment. Hopefully, I start the game, and it's obviously Carabao Cup, so it's a big game against a good team, Bradford. So everyone's looking forward to it, and hopefully, we can get back in the winning streak.
You've had a taste of Ewood, obviously. What would that first start there mean to you?
Oh, of course. Well, I've been here, obviously, as I've said before, since I was very young. So I've always dreamed of playing on Ewood Park, and to get my first start there means the world to me, and hopefully I can go out there and put in a good performance.
Just put it into context, how much did you enjoy the experiences that you had at the tail end of last season?
Oh, well, obviously, again, big thanks to the gaffer and the coaching staff for putting in their faith in me, and I've just got to repay that. And obviously, the end of last season was great, and I've got to put that behind me now, and just move forward into the future.
Contrast it to perhaps a year ago. Can you quite believe how things have changed and where you are now compared to last year?
Yeah, of course. Well, obviously, strange things have happened, and it's great to obviously be put in this position, and obviously I've worked hard to get in this position. I've just got to fight every day to keep this position, sort of thing.
Is that the key now, that you sound like you've really got that hunger to not just savour what you've got, but you want an awful lot more of it going forward?
Yeah, of course, 100%. Well, obviously you've got to obviously strive for more and more and more, but obviously you've just got to put in the work every day, as I said, and opportunities like this to play in the Carabao Cup against a really good side, it's everything. I've got to go out there and just put in a good performance.
How valuable are games like this if you get the opportunity? You might come up against a lot of seasoned pros in the Bradford team or something. How much can you learn from games like this?
Oh, well, obviously, first of all, you've got to back yourself, and obviously there'll be a lot of good players out there on the pitch for us and for them, so it'll be a good test, but yeah, you've got to just back yourself and think you can do as good as you can.
Oh, in a cup competition, is it all about getting the result on the night? Is that the absolute priority for us?
100%, yeah. Obviously, I want to take it as far as we can with the Carabao Cup, and there's a lot of young lads out there tomorrow, so it's a good opportunity for everyone, and we want to take it as far as we can.
Does that help when you're surrounded by a group of others who kind of be in a similar situation to a point of wanting to impress so much?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Well, it's a thought on everyone's mind at the moment. Obviously, newish sort of gaffer, everyone's still trying to prove a point, and as new players coming in, they're still trying to prove a point. So I'll say tomorrow's a big opportunity for a lot of players.
Do you feel that you've laid down a marker to Val to a point anyway, to say, right, this is what I'm capable of?
Well, yeah. I've obviously, as I said, he puts a lot of trust in me. But as I said, you can't stand still. You've got to keep striving forward, and I've still got a lot to prove.
Have you set yourself goals for this campaign, having sort of had the success that you did at the tail end of last term? Have you set your bar a little bit higher this year?
Yeah. Well, obviously, this season, obviously, I'm looking to try and get as many games as I can, and this is another great opportunity that I've been given. So, I've just got to take it with both hands, and hopefully there's many more to come.